but this stuff will change your world. Anyway, we're gonna go for a walk up this way somewhere, I think. Yeah, here's a really bad dad joke for you. Hey mate, you got a sore throat? Nah, just a little horse. Hey guys, welcome back to another one. We've come down from Policeman's Point. We got here this morning, but we've just got around to doing some filming. We've been looking forward to getting here for a while. We've come down to Launceston. We're going to base ourselves at Old Mac's Farm, which on face value it looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the grounds are so beautiful here. There's a couple of lakes and dams and a river across there that we can swim in.
River just over here, and
4K's out of Launceston, so it's really good.
Yeah, perfect place to base it at. We've been looking pretty forward to get down to Lonnie actually. We've been all around it a few times, but just haven't had the time to stop in properly. But yeah, so we're just behind us here. We've got site 69. There's something like 170 odd sites on here. We haven't totally looked around, but there's
a fair few sites.
Yeah, they can take any size, any car, anything you want to throw at it. They've got a section for it. It's bloody well laid out. I'll swing around this way. Don't mind the sun if it gets in your eyes for a sec, but so there's a lake here. Up the top there's a cafe and a little farm and whatnot for the kids, and you can just go in and check them out. Like that's all free. Like the cafe obviously not, but the animals you can get for free, and apparently you can get some food from the cafe to go and feed them, and there's toilets up near the cafe, but it looks like just behind us here we can see they're building a new toilet block. But yeah, anyway, that's enough rambling from me.
Yep. So let's take a walk around and have a look.
We'll take you around and show you what it's got to offer here. Have seen it just while I'm onto it. You can get fire pits and firewood. I think they're like $15. You can see straight down behind me here, there's a water tap. There's honesty boxes on them. It's $2 to fill your tank. You go straight over behind us, there's a car washing station. It's $4. You can wash your car. There's honesty box on that. So they've thought of everything. So pretty cool place. We are unpowered for $15 a night, and powered is $35 a night, power and water. But yeah, here you can fill your tanks up, but you can't hook up to the water. But yeah, anyway, let's go show you around.
You're on the clock, give it all you got. Tick tock, before it's gone for good. Tick tock, this time around, don't lose your sound. Knock, knock, lost patience.
So obviously they got donkeys. Say hello to YouTube, donkey.
Hello. Beautiful boy or girl.
So we just come into the markets, and we're walking around, and a few of you might remember from a couple of episodes ago we went to 41 South Salmon Farm, and just as we're about to walk out the gate, the team from 41 South was there, so we got ourselves some more salmon. Got some they're just throwing crap everywhere, don't mind her. There was some fresh sourdough there, so we got some sourdough, and 41 South do the most amazing ginseng spice, which I don't know where it is. Where did it go?
There.
This little bad boy. Ginseng and garlic and all different herbs and spices, but this stuff will change your world. So
you can have it on anything, you just use it like salt and pepper.
Yeah, it's like salt and pepper, but it is absolutely amazing. It's really good for you. So we've topped up on that. Unfortunately, we don't have room to store the kilo bags I have of it, or we would have got one of them, but yeah, so we can't really help ourselves, so we're just going to knock up a quick little bite to eat.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the time is.
Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock.
We're hungry. I haven't had breakfast actually today.
We're sitting in one of the main streets of near the Launceston Markets. So that's where we're coming live from.
Coming live on location with
we got the
sourdough and
got the tray pulled out and we're making bloody salmon bites.
Salmon paste.
For brunch, I guess you could call it. Anyway, we're gonna do this, and the boys have committed to going to doing the, what's it called? Which gorge?
Cataract Gorge.
Cataract Gorge. I'm useless with names. Follow along, you'll understand how bad I am with names. But yeah, we might go and do a Cataract Gorge walk, I think. So while the weather's out and nice, but for now, we're eating some salmon and ginseng spice mix, I guess it is. Come up to Cataract Gorge, have a check. We've come up to First Basin car park, which is paid. Obviously you can pay on your phone or you can pay for a ticket, but it's maximum of $6 for the day, which is not too bad. But there's lots of people here, but there's also lots and lots of parks. So there is a chairlift. I'll show you that in a sec, but we're just walking down now, but we're not going to take that. We're going to go for a bit of a stroll. Going to do a suspension bridge and just check out Cataract Gorge. This is the main reason we come into Launceston to start with. Check this out, there's a big pool down here, so the boys will probably go for a swim after we go for a walk, but anyway, we'll bring you along and show you what Cataract Gorge has got to offer. Fun fact, that's the longest single span chairlift in the world, for those of you playing at home.
Tick-tock, go turn a page and blow some rage. Tick-tock, don't waste it all on tears. Unlock your fantasies, just wait and see.
This is one cool suspension bridge. It moves around a fair bit, and it's only just wide enough for two people to squeeze side by side. But
And I'm not sure how Daniel's handling this.
yeah, I'm doing my best. It's I'm all right when there's like a cage around me, so not too bad. But yeah, she's an old one. And we're going to go for a walk up this way somewhere, I think.
Take a look up the side of it for a little bit and then come down and walk around
Around the facilities there, that's
the
all.
pond here, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool place. Like I said, it's just $6 parking and everything else seems to be, obviously you pay for the chairlift, which was $20 for an adult return and $12 for children under 15, I think it was. A little bit cheaper if you only go one way, but not much, so you're better off doing both if you're going to bother. But yeah, this is cool. And just a short little walk from the car park, which is just behind us, is this cracking little lookout. Unfortunately, it doesn't look much up the gorge, but looks down over the pond and the pool and chairlift in the background there.
I can't wait to go to the pool.
Yeah, so there are plenty of walks around here. There's one that's an hour and a half return. There's some steeper ones over the zigzag track just over there, but I don't think we're going to do them. You can see pretty much everything we want to see from here.
We'll drive down the bottom and have a look, but we won't walk down there today. Can I just say, the grounds and the walking tracks are so well maintained in Tassie, and
yeah, I will give it to the Tasmanian council, government, whoever maintains them, Parks and Wildlife, but
yeah, it's just amazing to see. There's been a few tracks that we haven't been down, like we've just been off the beaten track though, but yeah, the main attractions and the main walks,
they're all boardwalks and maintained tracks, and yeah, it's cool.
Beautiful.
So yeah, definitely if you're into your hiking and looking at nature, Tasmania is where you want to be at. It's absolutely stunning over here, as we keep saying. But
so we're going to keep on walking around the track here and back to the pool because the kids are dying for a swim.
And we've got some more of that salmon to get into.
Oh yeah, yum.
Hey, we just found the answer to an argument we were having a little while back. We might have seen that we went down to the fossil beach. And on the way out, we're eating these little things. Our native cherries, they grow on these trees right here.
Can I just point out that that's not the first time you've done that? And that wasn't what I was going to point out, but it wasn't an argument. It was just a suggestion that we shouldn't eat.
Yeah, again, Hayley thought she was going to die
berries.
because I was feeding her stuff off trees. Anyway, there's none on there, but they do grow up there. They're little red berries with little green tops. Don't eat the green tops, but
You would
they
die.
are
if you eat
delicious. Anyway, she did eat them, I will give her that, she did, and she didn't die clearly because we're sitting here talking about it now. But yeah, the old native cherries I grew up with when where I grew up, used to eat them all the time, but they are delicious. Right, so we dropped down from first base and we've come down to the Cataract Gorge Reserve, which looks straight up the gorge, which is pretty cool. They do boat tours and stuff out of here, if you're interested in doing that. But yeah, so that's the gorge, and it is pretty cool. I mean, to be so close to the city of Lonnie too. I don't know what this old building is over here, but it's very fitting for sitting on the edge of this little river here. Another fun fact, if you're still playing at home, the Cataract Gorge is on the Lower Esk River. Instead of me calling it that little river here, it's the Lower Esk River.
And that's
And that building is the Kingsbridge caretaker cottage from, it was constructed in 1890. So as you know, we don't eat out that much when we can help it, but one of our dirty little secrets is we all love ice cream. So we've come up to Penny Royal, which is just over this way from the gorge, and we've all got ice creams.
I got some bubble gum.
Yeah, we try not to splurge too much on eating out, but ice cream's something we do struggle to go past. So everyone's a bit sick with sore throats and stuff, so nothing but good ice cream won't sort out, I don't reckon. But yeah, this place in here is cool. It's like a little themed area just off to the other side of the road. So, check this guy out.
So while we're travelling in and around the Launceston area, there's also time to do some chores.
And just quickly while we're here, check out this.
Yay.
Check this bad boy out. Sorry, how cool is that? I do love me an old van. Considering we come from, our original van was a 1986 Windsor. I do love me a bit of a retro van, so sorry to throw that in there, but back to Hayley.
Well, I'm not really talking about anything too exciting though. Just that we're going to do some chores.
Yeah, as much as everyone likes to believe that travel life is just all rainbows and butterflies, all the chores still need to be done, so we're off shopping.
Shopping and washing today and giving the van a bit of a tub.
Yeah,
the boys and I are still feeling a bit down with a bit of a sore throat. I think we've just got some sort of virus thing, so we're just going to chillax today.
Yeah, like I said, the chores never go away.
Yeah.
I've just still set a day or two aside a week to get all the stuff done, so we'll get it done today, and that way we don't have to worry about it when we move on. We're moving on tomorrow, we think. We don't know. Again, don't have a set plan, but yeah, anyway, so shopping first, which is always an amazing experience, especially when you watch the bank balance go down. And then we go to the laundromat.
And as we drive past, I'll show you the animals like we did yesterday.
So we made it to Coles. One thing we learnt real quick when we got to Tassie is that they haven't embraced the American truck life yet. The parking spots are way too small for everywhere we go. So take up 2 spots and look like absolute jackasses, but there's not a lot we can do about it, otherwise we sit in the middle of the aisle. And
we actually have had come out of Bunnings one day and had a nice picture drawn on the side of our car.
Someone drew a doodle on our van. I don't know if it was because of the way I was parked or just to be funny, but yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Anyway, but yeah, so the American truck life hasn't quite caught on over here, but we deal with it. We just park away from people if we can, so we don't take up the main parts of it.
But another thing we've learnt also, being in Tasmania, is they have a shop called Ship.
Ship with
Loads.
a P.
Yeah, Ship Loads. And I have a coffee maker in the van that takes these coffee pods. So in Coles, these are quite expensive, and I think they're $2.88 for a packet of, what are these, a packet of 10 in shiploads, and I'm pretty sure in Coles and Woolies they're about $5. So I go into shiploads and I get 2 packets of these for the same price, so 20 pods for the same price as 10. And we've been doing that the whole time with just different things. I mean, the kids want to get some lollies and things like that, but I mean, today we went in there and they've got Kit Kat bars that are usually like $1 or more in Coles or Woolies for 49 cents. So, you know, the kids get a Kit Kat bar, we get a Snickers bar for 49 cents. Get my coffee pods.
Yeah, it is a little quick way to save a bit of cash. I mean, the better way would be not to buy the Snickers bars, but...
Because definitely when you have kids and you're going into Coles and Woolies, and, you know, you all know if you've got kids, they always like, can I have, can I have, can I have? So we've got the
if they can have it for a third of the price, then happy days.
Yeah.
You know, trying to get into Coles and get this shopping done.
Yeah.
I got a Dr. Pepper from Shiploads.
Oh yeah, Jet wanted to try Dr. Pepper. He doesn't believe me. Hey, here's one. If you're a bit older and remember the old bloody cough medicine that tastes like sour cherries, and you've ever had Dr. Pepper, does it taste the same? He won't believe me because he doesn't know what I'm talking about, but you know, if you know what I'm talking about, drop it in the comments. Let him know. Righto, so a bit of an indicator of what it costs for our family roughly a week. We do buy extras and stuff, but there were $315 odd in Coles. Plus I we went to the butcher and it was about $65 on top of that, plus a few things we got at shiploads, but probably about $400 a week on food at the moment, which seems ridiculous, but cost of living's gone up, as everybody knows, so I mean it is what it is. But yeah, so about $400, mind you, that will last us a bit longer than a week. We try to do a major shop once a fortnight and then top up, so probably going to work out about $300 a week, I reckon. Bit over 300. But yeah, just a little bit of an indicator of what it costs to run a family full-time on the road.
So the best part of going shopping, coming home and unpacking. No, not really. It is very, very, very tedious, especially in the caravan, trying to find spots to put things. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you another thing that we do in the caravan is, and you probably all know about it and do it even yourself, but we use a food saver. So I don't know if you've seen these little food saver devices. They're tiny little things, so it's easy for, you know, taking in your caravan. It has a charger, so you can just charge it. And they come with these reusable bags. So we've been using these now for, you know, the last 100+ days we've been traveling on the road, and you just reseal them wash them out and reuse them. So, you know, after a while, obviously you're gonna throw them out, they won't seal or whatever. But yeah, what we do, I mean, after going shopping, we've bought 10 meals or more, and they're fitting so easily in the fridge, so I'll give you a look. But yeah, you just pop your meat in there. So I've got some sausages that I'm just popping in. So we just chuck them in. Make sure it has a good seal. And we grab our little device and we just pop it on the front where the little hole is, and you suckle the air out, make it all flat, packed down. So once I do this one, I'll give you a look in the freezer and show you how much I've actually fit in there after shopping today. So we usually have some ice in there. The kids like to have some ice, and we like to have some ice in our drinks. So it's all flat packed down. We have bread. So here, I'll give you a look. So we have some ice here. We have our bread. We usually carry about 2 loaves of bread for the week, and all our meat and storage. And the kids have their like chicken nuggets, but chicken fingers, which I absolutely love. But all our meat is compact and fits in. And as you know, we like to take meat for our day trips too. Sometimes we have sausage sandwiches or steak sandwiches, and that all fits in nice and neat there with the bread and the ice and our veggies and everything like that we have in there. So if you don't have one, get one. They're a really good device. And also, yeah, just save space in your fridge and freezer. You can use them in your fridge for, you know, storing ham and cold meats and cheese and anything really, anything you like. Also, I talked about my coffee pods before we went in, and we went over to shiploads. Like, I couldn't believe it. We went in there and they were on sale for 2 for $10. So I could have got 4 of these packets at shiploads, 40 pods for the same price as 20 at Coles. So make sure you do your research, because the more money in your pocket, the longer you get to do what you love and travel. On the topic of storage in the caravan, I thought I'd just share with you today. While we were out, we went to Kmart and got some more of these fantastic airlock containers that they have there. They're fairly cheap, and they've just got like a clip lid and they open, but it airlocks all your food. So I've found that these are really good. When I got some more, so I'm going to replace my old containers with the new.
Well, we've woken up to an absolute banger morning again. You know what they're going on about with this Tassie weather? No, just like you say, in the first few weeks were absolutely horrible, but yeah, since we got to Hobart, it's been stunning really. We've had a few crappy days, but you know, definitely making the most of it, because it's, I don't know if we're just lucking out or if the weather's not as bad as they always talk about. But anyway, the boys have requested some bacon and eggs this morning, so we're going to grab the Ziggy out. We keep ours in our toolbox just at the front of the, you've probably seen before, but just we got a big toolbox on the front of the van to allow for the bike rack to go on, so we just store him down in here. So just gonna whip him out and do up some quick bacon and eggs, and I think we might be moving on this morning just to go and explore a few things. So as we said, we're got to get back to the boat, which is very disappointing, but you know, all good things must come to an end at some point. So I'll get these bacon and eggs done and start setting up, and I'll run you through how you get water and where the water is and whatnot at Old Mac's farm when we've done that. Good thing about having our Ziggy in the out in the toolbox, when it's windy I can swing this door through, slide the Ziggy back in, and it puts it in its own little shelter, so we don't get affected by the wind as much, which I didn't plan for, but is really cool and I really like it. And we also go on the little tip, get yourself one of these longer gas cables, gas hoses, not cables. I just got that off eBay for, I think it was about 20-30 bucks or something, but that way when it's pumping down rain, it's long enough to reach onto the little table here and I can cook inside out of the rain and the weather and whatnot. So yeah, a little tip, if you set up your ziggy outside, get a longer hose so you can get in out of the weather, because nobody likes cooking in the wet, in the rain and the wind and the... But as you did see me, I have done it in the snow once, so I probably should have thought about it then, but I didn't have the awning up, so it didn't make much difference, one little bit. I'll get the brekkie cooked for the boys and run you through that water. As I said, run you through getting some water here. Each of the poles has got a little honesty box on here. Put your $2 in, $2 to fill your tanks. Can't really complain about that. They got super long hoses, so I don't know if you can see. Yeah, down there a bit further, there's another one. So you obviously just go and bring those, run it out to your van and fill up, which is kind of handy because, like I said, you can't actually hook up to water, I don't think. Well, I think you can if you pay for power and water, but yeah, so nice and easy, and put your $2 in the honesty box, don't be a stooge. I'll get some water filled up and we'll look up and we'll get out of here.